What's going on, everyone? Darkwater here, and welcome back to Airport CEO. We are back in our recreation of Philadelphia International. Last time we basically knocked out the rest of Terminal A. You're just closed for the evening. It is just after midnight there. We've got the path between A and B finished. That's taken care of. And now we've got the area here between B and C. This section's not a lot actually in. It's just a matter of coming over to out there and coming down, and there is another shop. Well, it's a food room. And it's actually a continuation of this. I didn't mean to do that. Don't know if I will continue that around, if there's an easy way to do that, and I don't think there is. But yeah, there's a Bud Maryland that sits right here on this corner. So we might just throw a bunch of seating up in this area, but we will see on that. But we got the United Club over here. And in the middle here, there is a PHL tour room. So we'll do that real quick. I don't have any kind of a picture of what the tour room is or looks like. It's just a room that you can get a tour of the Philadelphia airport. So give me a small door, drop it in there, and we'll add some art. Just kind of fill the space a little bit, and maybe oh my gosh, can't get my fingers to work tonight. Get some art in here, that way people can take a look at something maybe that pertains to the history of the airport. But I'm glad you guys are back joining me on this journey. Oh my gosh. Okay, that'll work. But today, I want to kind of hammer through this area here in the middle. So in between security, people are not going to be happy with what I'm about to do, but take a wall up there, gonna take a wall right there. We'll quickly come through, and all of this is gonna be a secure zone. And I mean, I suppose I could, well, no, I need to do close, please. That, okay. This will get reworked. That's not a big deal. I could put a piece of wall here on the corner. Now, before we get too far, I need to drop down and do a little work right here. We'll in fact take this over one more, because I need a little bit of floor in this section to build on here. And these walkolators probably are going to have to go and shift up ever so slightly. Because right in here, there is a stairway up to the American Admirals Club. And that is going to be something we put in, just not necessarily right now. Give me these two real quick, because I do want to come in and that might be a little on the long side. Now that I'm looking at it, give me the small ones. We'll add the walkolators in. It's not a very big, not a very long section, but we'll add both of them in on both sides here. That we can get on real quick, drop off here, access the elevator down to the subway, whatever you need. Cool. There we go. Add a little bit of a wall there. And we'll pull this down just a little bit. And in the central area here, there is basically just like a giant food court. A lot of seats in the area in the middle here. There's bathrooms up in this corner. There is a smash burger, a Philly PH. Oh, sorry, that's clever. It's a Philly Flavors. Flavor spelled Phlavors. There's a Geno Steak, which is a staple within the Philadelphia area. And there is a Subway, and I think we actually have a Subway restaurant, I think. And then there's some shops over on either side. We're going to take out this wall. And I guess we'll speed things up. We'll take out... I'm going to need space for stairs. So we're going to take that out as well. And we're going to start with the escalator that's going to go and live right here. I almost want to take it over one more. So tell you what we're going to do. We're going to come down and drop down a floor, come back up, and we'll put one in there. There we go. So escalators are going to go right there. Now, in addition to that, we're actually going to need to come up. I'm not going to put this in tonight, in this episode. This will be something that... Nope, too high. Down. There we go. This will be something that gets built down the road whenever we kind of knock out probably the international stand and tackle everything that's kind of on this floor. There's an elevator that lives over here, which is what we're kind of doing this for. And we can add our... Ooh. We can zone this correctly here. We can zone all that. We're going to have to zone once they finish taking out the walls, which, fine. I'm going to get my elevator. It's basically going to sit here. This isn't zoned. And just kind of planning out videos in my head, this is probably going to be the last one that we're dealing with shops and stuff for a little bit. We'll do a surround on the elevator. This elevator just gonna basically go nowhere. Next to the elevator, there is some airport information desk. We'll do a half circle, something like that will work. And we'll do that. So we'll have some airport information. You guys seem to be finishing up that. Nope. Let's fix the zoning issues. And escalator. You're not going to let me put it there. Fine. Put it there. You can take the escalator right up for any reason that you might want to. We're going to come across to there and come across over here. And just so things are kind of even, we'll kind of do that. Actually, no. This is even. This is the center. Well, it's as close to center as we're going to get. So, tell you what, let's do that, and that will be the center. Cool. Go ahead and zone that. I don't know what you guys are struggling with other than the fact that you're just standing on a wall. What is this? 1, 2, 3 squares. 1, 2. We'll go ahead and send this out 3 squares again, so that is even. There. And by even, I mean centered there. Let's grab our walkulators. We'll do. Did I do 2 mediums? Oh, yes, I did. Okay. And the walkulators basically go to about here. And 1 and 2. That takes care of the walkulators. There are walls right up against it, which is interesting. Like so. And looking at this, I might have to bump it over a little bit. Yeah, let's slide that over. Gives us a little bit more space for the shops. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. There is not a lot of space here, but we will do what we can. So basically, we're going to take it up to about here. And this one will come down through here, like so. Give me a food room. No. Okay, thank you. We do have a bunch of food rooms. We do have a Subway. I do not have a Starbucks, however. But there is a Starbucks on this corner. We've got a Costa Coffee, so we could do a bunch of display fridges for the Costa Coffee and call it a Starbucks. Or Cafe Nero. No, size of 2... Yeah, the size on both of these. Massive. Okay, maybe we forego the coffee, because 187 is a giant coffee shop. But coming all the way over to the end here. Up. I think I'm going to take and force everybody, once they get through security, over to about here. And I feel like we are not going to have the size for a shop here. So we're just going to have to bump it over a little bit. The center here, it's back a little bit. But we've got our good old Philly flavors over here on the corner. So I think it's going to sit here. And then we'll have a smash burger kind of over here. And this is going to go up to about here. And where's half? Half is about here. That'll work. There are bathrooms up in this corner, so we can add those in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, no, you guys are not there. That's just a hallway here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 wall. One, two, three, 4 wall. All right. So this will give us our bathrooms. You can... Actually, no, you're probably good where you're at. And we'll take this across, and let's go ahead and do the bathrooms real quick. Bathroom. Bathroom. Give me a wall and a wall. And we'll do 2 walls over on this side. And 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And some hand dryers. And... Nope, turn it on. There we go. There we go. So that'll fit in this area. We're just going to kind of square things off a little bit. Smash. You look like a normal smash burger. Smash burger, just a burger place. A lot of people do enjoy it. Not necessarily the top of my taste, but it's still not too bad. Looks like it just has a tile floor. The flooring itself is pretty much the same throughout the entire area. And it is very open right here. So we'll take out this wall. I know I just added it in. Next door to that, we do have the Philly flavors. This. There's some display cases up front and some basic hot dog rollers and some grab and go. Also, this front is open. It kind of goes at a little bit of a diagonal, but let's go ahead and add our security. There we go. We get a food room and have enough space to actually get a restaurant in here. Maybe we go with Max, because I don't think... Yeah, we don't really have a smash burger. There is a burgerista. It's too big. Wendy's? No. What are you? Specialties are hamburgers. Cool. We might go with you, because you are actually the perfect size. We just need 3 cooking stations, and we can get that done. So in Smash Burger, you just basically have registers and a walk-up area. It's right up in the front, because again, all the seating for the area is basically in here. So we will go ahead and get ourselves... We'll start with the cash register. And it basically sits right there. Not a lot of space. And yes, there's a ton of space in the back. But there's basically a wall that sits here, and there's a pass-through to the kitchen. And there's just going to be a ton of dead space in the kitchen. And I'm okay with that. So we'll do one there, we'll do one there, we'll do one there and there, and why not, since we've got the space, we'll do another stove in there, we'll do, how about a fridge? A couple fridges, that'll work, and just kind of block the rest of that off. That'll work. So we can go ahead and get you squared away. The tile is just kind of a basic tile. I'm going to go with this. But it's like that throughout kind of the whole central court area. Kind of thinking how the walkway is going to end up going. But let's go ahead and get the Philly flavors in place as well. I'm going to run it the same rough size. Nope, I'm going to add a secure zone in first. Zoop, there we go. Now we can do a food room. $165. Again, this is just has a lot of display cases. So nothing too thrilling. It's got a couple cooking areas. Go with Cafe Nero. We just need the 6 display fridges. Yeah, it just has a couple, it just has basically a register. So you can purchase everything. It has a bunch of display fridges just lined up. Or I think we needed 6. We'll do 1 and 2. Don't think it. Yeah, there is a wall. Yeah. So this wall does stay in place. You know what? We'll do some sandwiches back in the back here. And some snacks. A little bit of variation, and how about a counter there. And then we're just going to run a wall right back there. I think I'm going to leave it there. Almost want to take this out. There's a post here. And add one more display fridge here. We're probably going to need to take that out then. Otherwise, staff's not going to be able to get anywhere. But yeah, this wall is basically just solid. But there is a kind of post that sits there. Give me one more display fridge along that aisle, and there we go. No, I don't like the way that is laid out. I don't like the way that it's not even there, so we'll do that. Okay. So that we should be able to do the Cafe Nero. Go ahead and sign it. Get that up and running. We're going to need to take this wall over to here, and we'll take it up, storage, whatnot. In this area, there's a couple shops. There's a PHL Marketplace. There's a Brooks Brothers. So I'm going to do just a large shop, 135. What do we have? Anything Do we have a Brooks Brothers? No. Out of Victoria's Secrets. We don't have the size for Victoria's Secrets. We don't really have a size for much of this. $158, yeah. Can't extend that over anymore. It might just have to be a power. No, it can't be a power. Do we have anything that will fit here? Well, there's Rima. There's 7-Eleven. Maybe we'll just turn it into an Inspar. Or an Interspar, sorry. So let's grab some, just a shop counter in the back. Yeah, there's a Lily Palmer over here that's small. There's a PHL Marketplace that has drinkware, apparel, and gifts. And a Brooks Brothers with some ready-to-wear fashion. So we'll start off with that, and we'll just do some... The large fit? Yeah, large is kind of centering it off the counter. And then we'll do some pedestals on the side. And how about a few wall-mounted ones as well? There we go. And so we can go ahead and sign this contract. Now down here, there are a ton of shops. Everything from Sunglass Hut to a White House Black Market to a Soma's, a Chico's, a PHL Sports, a Time to Fly, just a lot of stuff. So I think we're going to do one of the larger shops. Since we can get it in here. And you know what? We're going to do the Victoria's Secrets, I think. I mean, Victoria's Secrets is close to a Sunglass Hut, right? Now I'm just randomly clicking. There we go. Go away. Thank you. Let's get our shop counter. 3, and again, I didn't bother to actually, put it even. We'll do 1, 2, 3. And where's the nice one? Let's do some nice ones over the side. Then maybe some pedestal ones over here. Lovely. So we should be able to, yeah. So we've got all kinds of space. Let's go ahead and do Victoria's Secrets. I know. It's not quite the Sunglass Hut, but it will do. If we take a look at the Sunglass Hut, though, looks like it's got light wooden floor. So we'll stick with the wooden floors. So it's not that color. It's closer to whitish color. We'll go with this gray, and that'll work. Before we get any further, there is black tile that runs to here. Black tile that runs along here. And we will run it... Oh, hey. You guys are done, apparently. I can take out all that. Now I did say that there was a Starbucks here. No, it's that one. Okay. If I do a food room, can we get a coffee place in here? Do we have a coffee place? We do have a Dunkin' Donuts, but I think there is a Dunkin' Donuts elsewhere, so I don't want to use that. There is a Costa Coffee. It is a decent size. Just need 9 display fridges. So let's add our coffee place in here real quick. We will make it similar to Starbucks. So, look at the Starbucks here. What are we looking at? It's open on both sides. Looks like gray tile, and it's very compressed. But this side's open as well. So we can open up that. We'll do a... Looks like the line comes in from the front. And we'll do some display fridges over on the far side. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll do 1 there. We'll do some counter. And we will wrap it around this way. Add our register there. So the barista can take your order. We'll get some coffee machines back here. We've got the space, so let's throw a fridge or 2 over here. Is there a microwave? No. Where's the kitchen sink? Put the kitchen sink in here. So there's a couple more display fridges. Then we'll have a little bit more counter where you can pick up your coffee. And we will wrap that down like so. Grab some wall and run it down and over and down. Now, if I recall, the game will require me to have seating in here, so we will have to add some seats. Correct? Costa Coffee? Oh, no. But we are short on display fridges. In fact, I want to do a display fridge over on that side, too. No, I'm having second thoughts. Give me that back. And give me a display fridge here. Now we should be able to get a Costa Coffee. Perfect. Sign, done. Flooring. Like a small gray tile. It's like this, just darker gray. So we'll go with this, I suppose. Right through there. Hey, Victoria's Secrets is open. Yeah, that'll work. There is some, like a little table area over here to where you can get some napkins and whatnot. So we'll add in a few tables. There we go. And that takes care of the Costa Coffee. The bathrooms, before I forget, we will tile those in like so. And wrap the rest of this tile through here. There we go. The black tile continues all the way through, as well as over here. On the other half, again, there are just a bunch of shops through here. Everything from the PGA store to Pandora, Spanx, In Motion Entertainment, the Brighton Collectibles. There's another shop up here, and we need to add in our Starbucks as well. And that'll pretty much wrap up the central hub here. So, how far back are you guys? Basically one square. So it should be like here. We've got our Geno cheese steak, so we'll do it. It kind of bumps down at that point. And we're only going to be able to, I don't even know if we'll be able to get one shop in here. Maybe. Take that back. Let me zone this as a food room first before I put that wall in. Because that would be the more prudent way to do things now that I'm thinking things through. We'll do a couple more shops through here. 189, that should be good. And we will, I guess, zone this as a secure zone. Staff room, shop. Wall. I think I'm just going to take this all the way over. That'll work. And we'll do a quick wall there. And a wall there. Ooh. I made a miscalculation. Yes, I did. Okay. It's fine. We can work with this. Not a big deal. Yeah. Give me that taken out. That taken out. That. And I think I'm going to have to take out those guys. There we go. Okay. Yeah. That's what we want. So in lieu of that wall, I want wall there. Now even all the way across. Perfect. Because there is something, there's a walkway that runs through here that I want to make sure that we have added in. These should be good enough for shops. So maybe we will focus on like the PGA shop. And maybe Pandora. So Pandora, a lovely jewelry store. Looks like it's got that grayish hardwood tile. Register right smack in the center. Not that this is centered. There are glass cases. I wonder if we can do this. This will be interesting. Haven't tried this before. You sit like that. So we'll take this around, leave a space in the back, I suppose. Because if you've been to jewelry stores, you can... There's those kind of just cases that are wrapped around. You can put walls on these corners. And then it looks like there are some wall shelves And some windows in the front. So let's get ourselves a couple windows. We'll do one, say, there. And one up against it. That's fine. And we will add a few of the... That's not what I want. I want some wall shelves. One, two, three. And we'll do a couple wall shelves over here. We will get a piece of wall there, there. Nope. There's one. And there. Okay. So that takes care of that. Let's get the grayish hardwood through here. And I want this dark carpet. This dark carpet runs all the way across here. And before I forget, I'm going to need to make sure that this is actually zoned as a secure zone, since I did take out some walls. There are posts. I don't think I want to do that post there now that I'm thinking about it, because they are somewhat equidistant. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yeah, it's right there. And these posts have, it looks like LED wrapped all the way around them. So as you're walking, you can see different images of... The one that I've seen in videos is fish. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, that is not... That's not 3 at all. That's... There. Let's see. Don't have the jewelry store, do I? I do not. We're gonna hold off on that one then. Gonna wait for the jewelry store. Let's get some shelves in the PGA store. We'll have some large ones over here for all of your golf clubs. Maybe they're leaning up against the side. We'll have one in the... Nope, not in the front. We'll do some nice ones over here for maybe a few other clubs. We'll do some wall mounted over on the side here for maybe your golf bags are hanging up there. I suppose maybe some golf tees, golf balls right there on the side. And the PGA store... Oh. You gotta go. Because it does have a front on it. We will center like that. And there we go. So we've got all of our shops in. We can go ahead and... yes, paper plane maybe? Not really anything that screams golf. But we'll go with that one. And lastly, we will knock out the other 2 restaurants up here. I don't think I'm going to add a shop in. But we will add this wall across to here. Or is it one more? It's close. I'm okay with that. I need to do that. Okay. Everything's secure? Looks like it. Go ahead and map out our food rooms. So it should be essentially here. So we're gonna do one there, do one up here. Large enough to make sure that we've got enough space to get our subway in here. There it is. 4 cooking stations. Anything fancy about this subway? If I had to guess, that'd be a no. That is a subway, yes? Oh, there's Chick-fil-A next to it. That's what I'm saying. Okay. We do not have Chick-fil-A, correct? I don't think in this run that there is a Chick-fil-A. No. Okay. We will go with Subway. Just cafe counter and cooking stations. Again, most of the seating is in this central area, so I'm not worried about having seating. We will grab some wall and just run it that way. The register we've got down on... yeah, it's down on this end. We'll put it down there. We will add a little bit of counter. Gonna do some display fridges, even though we don't need them. But run those across the front, like, just in case you... So you can pick out your lettuce and your veggies and that you want to add on there. Since Subway apparently does need cooking stations, we'll just... I need 4, don't I? Don't think I'm gonna get 4 in here. 1, 2, 3, and we'll do 1 back here. So we'll do a wall across there, wall there, and a door to the back room. So you can bake your bread back there. And that should be enough for Subway. There we go. So we got our Subway in, and lastly, Geno's cheesesteaks. And I wish I could do this more justice, because again, Geno's cheesesteaks is one of Philadelphia's big restaurants, if you will. It's one of the reasons people go to Philadelphia, is specifically for the cheesesteaks. And so I wish I could do this a little bit more justice than whatever restaurant we're gonna drop in here. I mean, we could do a Ruth Chris. I don't think there's one of those in here. We could do a Baton Rouge, maybe? Yeah, no matter what I put in here, it's not going to fully represent the cheesesteak experience. But there is a back kitchen to it. Oh, no, it's a visible kitchen. So let's start with what we normally do. Start with the register. Register's down along the front here, it looks like. So we'll put it here. And then there is a bunch of counter. Can I have my counter? Thank you. And it does curve around. We'll add a little bit more there. And we need some cooking stations. Now, the cooking stations face outward. We'll do one there. Can I do? No. You're not gonna let me do that. That's fine. We'll do one there, 3 and 4. That gives us a little space for some extra counter. We'll run the counter over there. We'll run the counter that way. So that should be good for Max Burgers. I know it's not Geno's, but I'm afraid it's gonna have to do. So it comes up and over, and we will just run this like so. And there's a door over here. And we'll do a door down here so staff can actually, get in. Gonna go ahead and seal off this area. I don't want to try and squeeze a shop in there. I just don't think it's enough space. While we've got a second, we can come through, basically add in the rest of the tile. Can't see what colors in the kitchen area, so we're just going to run that through. Actually, we'll just run it through all that area. And in the very center of this food court area, there is a bunch of flight information, because nobody wants to miss their flight because they're eating in the food court and not able to not paying attention to the PA system. Okay, there we go. So real quick, we'll just add in some tables and chairs. And what do those consist of? Is there a good view? There is. White tables, just basic chairs. It looks like either red or green. So it's just square tables. I think I'm going to start here. And just a regular old square chair. And it looks like all of them are just kind of a 2x2. So, white table, and we'll go with this tealish green, maybe? Something like that. We'll go ahead and grab some of these tables and chairs. And they're basically all 2x2. I'll leave the back area open. Nope. And we'll just kind of continue it on forward. How far? I'm going to do it to here. There are some supporting posts in here, so we'll add those in. And just fill out the rest, and you know what, we will go ahead and make those chairs red. I'm not sure if there's necessarily a significance to the colors. But there we go. Let's lastly add in some trash cans. There. We'll kind of do 2 over there. Just kind of scatter them around a little bit. There are trash cans next to some of these pillars. And there we go. We've got kind of our central area here. There is a design on the floor that I will add in between. And that kind of squares away the rest of this area. We're going to extend this section over. And so you can just basically walk straight up. Leaves you space to come down. Oh, I did not do this area yet. In this area, there are bathrooms. We will add the bathrooms in. This episode's running way longer than I was expecting it to. One, two, three, four. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. There is a family restroom in there. The women's restroom comes down for some reason, which is interesting. That needs to go. I'm going to just take this up like that. And then we'll come up. That's going to be just a massive bathroom. Don't think we needed that massive. We'll do that. Do that. Oh, probably helps if we have some wall there and some wall there. And a wall there and a wall there. That'll work. Oh, you aren't zoned as a bathroom. There we go. I missed one. 2, 3, since we can squeeze 3 in there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And there we go. So we've got our bathrooms in. And there is last thing. I know I keep saying that. Promise. This is it. There's an information center that sits square in the middle here. Just like that. And there's a post on one side that just has a big information on it, so you can, oddly enough, get information. And that basically fills out the area for in between B and C. Again, this will be the jewelry once we get it. So I will do the flooring in between. And next time, we are not going to be doing shops or food rooms or anything like that. We're going to be focusing on Terminal E. And we're going to do everything from baggage, check-in, security, and get E up and running. That is the goal for the next episode, but I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you guys for being here, and I look forward to seeing you guys again in Airport CEO. As always, I hope you guys have yourselves a fantastic day.